Welcome to Battle of the Partners, where we take expert players from regular partnerships and turn them into rivals over an 8-board challenge. This episode is the first of 2 featuring titans of the game who need no further introduction, Zia and Andrew Robson. There was so much good stuff that we split their challenge into 2 videos. Enjoy part 1.
Board 1, now we've got a good hand, we've got 19 points, but no intermediates, no 10s, 9s or 8s. I don't think Zia will upgrade this to a 2-no trump opener. I've never had good experiences upgrading 19s. So for me, it's a clear 1 club. Okay, right. Double pass 1 spade. Well, we're definitely going to come again. We've got a choice of 2 calls here. I'm definitely not going to bid another suit because that would show an unbalanced hand. So I'm either going to double for takeout or I'm going to bid 1 no trump. Now the shape suggests doubling for takeout with only 2 spades and 4 hearts, but the spade holding strongly suggests bidding 1 no trump. So that's what I'm going to do. I thought it might go like that. I'd love to know whether double here was a takeout double, but you know, it really does feel like partner's got next to nothing. I hate to leave them in 2 spades when they've got an 8-card fit, but it's unlikely to be that big a deal. It's unlikely that they're making 2 spades and we're making 3 clubs or hearts. It's unlikely that both contracts are making. So we could lose a couple of imps if 2 spades is making and we're 1 down at the 3 level. Or if we're making at the 3 level and they're 1 down in 2 spades, but there's no safety. I feel I've shown my hand and I am now going to go quietly with a pass. Now we've got to find a lead here. We've got a really, really tricky lead. We could lead a club, the only suit not headed by an ace. But you know, I'm quite tempted to lead a heart here. I'm quite tempted to lead a heart because the King of Hearts is such a strong favourite to be on my left. So it won't cost a trick. I'm even toying with the idea of leading a low heart because I think that declarer may suspect me to be under leading an ace on the bidding, but not an ace queen. So may very well go up with the King of Hearts and then I've promoted my queen. And also leading a heart may lead to a 3rd round heart ruff for partner. I'm getting in with my ace of spades. I sort of quite like a heart lead here, and that's what I'm going to lead. Oh, I hope that jack isn't. Oh no, this is bad. This is very bad. Play the card we're known to hold. I did the wrong thing there not to double for takeout. Okay, so let's just take stock. We know we've done the wrong thing, but declarer's got a singleton heart. Right, and that low heart lead has not worked well, has it? Is it ever wrong to play the queen? I don't think it's wrong to play the queen here. We'll find out a bit more about the hand. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. That declarer didn't ruff that other heart. Looks like declarer began with 5 spades, 1 heart. Don't know what the diamond position is. May as well knock out the ace of clubs. Interesting, the spade position there. I mean, if we lead the Queen of Hearts and declarer ruffs with the Jack of Spades, then that promotes partner's 10 of spades, but we don't have to do that this moment. I think we can knock out the ace of clubs at this point. This is going so badly for us. Looks like partner's got 5 hearts, probably something like King Jack, 1 diamond. We were making, they're going to make. So what do we think the shapes are? Do we think declarer has 5 spades or 4 spades? Well, we have to win the ace because declarer could have 9-7 of diamonds, partner could have King Jack 1. If we lead the Queen of Hearts and declarer ruffs, declarer's got the entries to set up the diamonds. If we lead a low club, thing is, if partner has got King Jack 1 diamond, partner probably doesn't have the Queen of Clubs. Partner would have probably mustered up a 1 heart bid with 5 hearts, King, Jack, 1 diamond, and the Queen of clubs. So it looks like Declara's got the Queen of clubs, which means that if we lead a club, Declara can run it round. If we lead the King of clubs, that is possibly a way to take an entry away from the dummy and stop the diamonds from establishing, but then Declara's clubs are going to establish. That's the problem. Well, it's probably only over tricks now anyway. It's hard to know what the diamond position is here. Declara's played the 7. How does that make sense, the 7 there? I suppose Declara could have King 9 7 and have played the 7. Maybe I should have ducked if that's the hand. It's a pretty feeble effort, but I'm going to lead the Queen of hearts. Well, I'm going to play low on this. Oh no, we had a ruff as well. Dear, oh dear. I've done so badly on this hand. That's it. I've done so badly. Yeah, so I could have led a low diamond and we could have scored a diamond ruff.
Couple of those choices not working out too well for Andrew there. Will Zia exercise the same level of discipline in the opening bid and reach the same contract?
Hi everybody, I'm about to play this challenge against 3 robots and a very tall guy who lives somewhere in the middle of Putney or something called Andrew Robson, an old friend of mine. And I have to beat him or I'll have to buy the champagne the next time we meet. We're playing imps. I'm going to try and hog the hand from the robot even if I don't make the right bid, because I figure I can make more tricks than any robot. Here we go. I got 19 points. I should open a club, but I want to open 2-no because I want to hog it, so I'm going to do it. So I'm opening 2-no. Sorry if I've done wrong. 3 diamonds. What is that? I guess it's hearts. All right, now I could bid 4 hearts because I've got good, but you might get too excited. I'll just bid 3 hearts and hope something happens. All right, well, I should belong in 4 hearts, so I'm going to bid it. I'm not going to cube it. So the first good news is I've hogged the hand. I'm playing it from the right side, and the old smelly robot on my left has led the ace of club. So far, I am doing like I'm a genius. Now, what's their signaling methods? I have no idea. How do I find that? All right, I'm going to play one, assuming they're playing standard carding. All right, so he's led us. Okay, now it looks very much like he had a singleton schmegegi. So if he had a singleton club, I may have to do some sort of sexy end play here. Let's see. So at the top I've got, I've got losers of a club, possibly 2 hearts, and possibly another club. So let's try and play a little bit. If the clubs are 4-1 and both hearts are wrong, I could be in trouble. So I'm going to play the ace of hearts to sniff out what happened. Yeah, the 8 of hearts, ominous. Oh, the jack, that's good. So now I'm not going down. I don't need to do any. I was going to eliminate the spades and the diamonds and then play a heart so that I could make the hand either way. But now I'm pretty safe. Let's see, what can I do? The overtricks don't matter in him, so I guess I don't think I should be anything clever here. Well, it's getting to be pretty routine. I can't think of a way to go down. I'd love to try. It looks like I'm going to lose a club somewhere because that old robot probably didn't. Oh no, what's that? That's a really smucky play. I don't know what it means. Either the robot's my friend, maybe it's a female robot. I never thought of that. But he led the jack of clubs. I can't believe he had ace, queen of clubs, doubled. So one of these robots has made a terrible error, and it's really embarrassing. But he switched to the 9 of clubs and then played the 8. Now that should mean he started with 3 clubs. Nobody could throw. I don't know. I'm going to play lefty robot for being a bigger schmuck, and righty, I might be the biggest schmuck. I can't bear this. I'm so bad. The one with the robot gave me a free trick. I gave it back to you. All right, I'm going to claim. I'm going to make only four, maybe losing him to old Robson. That robot was trying to lose tricks.
Why did you open such a rubbish 19 to no trump?
I've got two ace queens, and I figure, I didn't realize, to tell you the truth at that stage, that if I was the dummy, I would still play the hand. So I thought if I open one, the robot will play the hand, and there's no way I'm going to let a robot play a hand over me.
Got it. I wondered why you were trying to be a handhold when you were going to play whatever.
Right. So I didn't know that. And also, I actually believe it's not a big deal. When your partner's a fast hand, you're never going to get into slam, but you will play most of the games the right way up. So would you have opened that 2-no trump with, let's say, Michael Rosenberg? I might well have. And I've told him, when you've got a positional hand, it's not a bad thing. It's only 1 point difference.
Well, but I mean, 10s and 9s and 8s, so you're fairly bereft in that department. 2-no trump all pass is probably down a couple when you...
Absolutely. But I don't care about part scores going down. I
can't argue with success, because you can see how badly I did on the board.
Let's put it this way. If I was playing with Mextrot, he would get really angry if I didn't open 2-no trump.
Yeah, but I mean, he knocks a point or two off every range, and that's just a known thing.
So my thinking is also, if your partner's passed, and you have a 19 that looks slightly positional, no big deal.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a big deal either way. I certainly would not open 2-no trump if my partner was not a fast hand.
Okay, because of the slam situation.
Because I might get too high, yeah.
I wanted to double 2 spades. I don't know if you can see my auction, but we would have only got to 3 hearts. We wouldn't have got to 4 hearts. I opened a very disciplined club double pass a spade, and now I had to decide whether to bid a no trump or whether to double. But I mean, obviously, I bid a no trump because I wanted to positional situation, and then 2 spades pass. So I wanted to double. I wasn't 100% sure what the double meant. I didn't want to have a disaster on the first board. I thought it would probably only cost a couple of imps if one contract was making and the other was going 1 down. Anyway,
actually, 4 hearts was also an interesting hand because the computer did some weird things. The robot, did some weird things.
So what did the robot lead?
First he led the ace of clubs. Okay, I understand that.
Yeah.
Now he switched
around to your ace queen of spades.
He switched to my spade, which was always good.
Yeah.
And then, so now I'm worried about a club situation and a heart situation. So I played the ace of hearts because look, now I can afford to lose.
Yeah.
A heart and 2 club. Jack came down. And the weirdest thing, on the second heart, the robot throws a club as east, which is really saddening because it meant that the robot was drunk or something.
No, the robot threw a spade. 8 of spades. I'm looking at what happened.
Yeah, but on the next one, it's...
Oh, sorry. Oh, on the king, and then... What? Oh, on the queen of hearts, the robot threw the 9 of clubs. Yes, that was quite sad.
That's weird play. So I actually now misguessed the club.
But so you thought that it led from ace queen doubleton?
Well, I knew that both plays were impossible.
Yeah, true. I screwed up in a similar way on a later board where a robot had made an impossible play and I didn't know which impossible play to find. This was for the over trick, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well done, Zed. I mean, yeah. I can't argue. Your route went a lot better than mine. What can you say?
I mean, it wasn't a great 4 hearts in the first place. It was a medium 4 heart.
Yeah, but you'd rather play in 4 hearts than defend 2 spades.
Well, you got. Normally you have 2 club losers.
Yeah.
And you have to pick up the hearts or the spades with very few. So it's it's 50-50.
They've got to lead something though. Yeah.
I guess the right play if they lead a passive diamond is to win it and play a spade to the queen, because if that holds, you can kind of safety play stuff.
Yeah, it's tricky to know, actually, isn't it?
Well, yeah, if the spade the queen holds, that finishes the hand more or less. But if the spade the queen loses, you've got to play out the hearts for play for the king third or the king and 1, in fact, because you don't have entries now to go back and forth.
It's one of those hands where when you play the hearts and you play a heart to the queen and West has jack 1, West has to put the jack under the queen so that you think you've got to get back to the dummy when you actually don't.
No, it's a good play to play jack and 1, but
Yeah.
There are not many people who
You
do
would
that.
find it, Zed.
So Zia's 2-no trump opening wasn't so much a lack of discipline as a lack of awareness that the robot never declares. Worked out well for him though, and making that 4-heart contract has given him an early gain of 11 imps. On to board 2.
Okay, well, we've got a wonderful hand, 24 high card points, 10 in hearts, 8 in spades, and 2 kings. That's how I count, by the way, suit by suit. All right, let's open 2 clubs and see what happens. That's a negative or waiting bid. Clearly, it's a 2-no trump rebid. That's a Stayman bid. So I'm going to bid as usual. The hearts. Okay, now technically, if I bid over 3-no trump, having limited my hand, I must have 4 cards in spades. And I'm absolutely super maximum. So I ought really to bid not 4 spades. I ought to bid 4 clubs or something, which logically should show a really good 4-spade bid. I don't want to have a misunderstanding with my partner, however. So I'm thinking I may just bid 4 spades, but I know it's not the right technical bid, really. The question is, if I do bid 4 clubs and partner wants to sign off, we're in uncharted waters whether we play retransfers, and I don't want my partner to play the hand in 4 spades. That's the last thing I want. So, even though I am super max, I'm going to make the technically inferior bid. I think one often does that at the table. One makes a bid one knows is technically inferior to avoid the possibility of a disaster. So I'm going to do that now. Okay, well, there we are. Partner's done pretty well, actually, to do a Stayman bid. I would not have done Stayman with a 4-3-3-3. I would have just raised 2-no trump to 3-no trump with partner's hand. We'd have played 3-no trump, which, well, actually not such a bad spot, 3-no trump, because king of diamonds is protected. Anyway, we're in 4 spades. I would imagine that Zia's also going to be in 4 spades. 2 of hearts is an interesting lead when we bid 3 hearts. Slight suggestion it could be a singleton lead. I'll try the 7 to see if anything happens. 8, okay, I'll win it. And I will cash the ace of spades. Can't cost to do that. See if anything interesting happens. The 10 on the right. Okay, well, that is sort of interesting, isn't it? That is sort of interesting. That could be a false card from East with Queen 10, 9, or Queen 10 and a small card, hoping that we'll just follow with the king next. Tempting to follow with the king next. The danger of crossing to the ace of clubs and playing a spade to the jack is that we've lost our entry to the dummy. That may not matter though, but do sort of feel as though it's unlikely that East has false carded, although I suppose if that 6 as well is interesting. Where's the 4? Would East really have played the 10 from Queen 10 and a lower one? And where's the 4? These East-West pairs, they're messing with me in the spade spot situation. Well, perhaps it won't cost very often to play a club to the ace and a spade to the jack. Do spades are 4-1, and now West will win the spade and lead another club. I'm not so well placed, actually. I'm going to pay off to Robot East playing the 10 from Queen 10-1 here. I'm going to play the king of spades because I don't want to use that ace of clubs entry up at this point. And so I'm going to pay off to a brilliant seat by East. And the thing is, if East does have Queen 10-1 spade, I'm probably costing only an overtrick because I can throw a club from the dummy on my 4th heart. What about if spades are 4-1? I mean, really, the only danger here, I've perhaps been doing too much match point thinking about overtricks, but really the danger is spades 4-1, West with 4 spades. If I play the king of spades and then I play ace of hearts, West can ruff, cash the queen of spades, exit with a club, and now I'm on the position of the ace of diamonds. There's probably not much I can do about that, though. I think I'm going to play the king of spades. Okay, disappointing. That hasn't worked brilliantly playing the king of spades. There's not much I can do here apart from play hearts out. The three of clubs discard is indicative that probably East begins with 5 clubs, discarding the 5th club, probably. Let's see what's happening in hearts. Okay, that's interesting. We may now be able to do something. If we play the jack of hearts. Right, so if we play the ace-king of clubs before we play the queen of hearts, West can ruff, cash the spade, and then may have to lead a diamond from the ace. Let's just check our thinking here. If we play the queen of hearts without having cashed the ace-king of clubs, West can ruff, cash the spade, and exit with a club. Now, if West has on a doubleton club, we're assuming clubs are 5-2, East with 5. If West has on a doubleton club, then our 10 of clubs will give us a third club trick if West switches to a club from a doubleton. But if West has 2 small clubs, then we will have needed to cash the ace-king of clubs before we play the queen of hearts, because that will end play West. It's very, very likely that East does have 5 clubs because we know East has only 1 spade and only 3 hearts, so 9 minor suit cards. I think if East had 4 clubs and 5 diamonds, East would have thrown a diamond. So I really do think East has 5 clubs and West has 2. So we can play ace-king of clubs, then the queen of hearts, and that definitely feels to me like the right line. So we're going to do that. Does it matter whether we play ace and then king? I think it does because we've got to be in our hand. So club to the ace, club back to the king. That's what we're going to do. Okay, it sort of feels like it is what we thought it is. Throw away the club. And now we are getting towards the crunch. We do have to guess now. So we ruff the club, and now we've got to guess. We've got to guess, how many clubs has East thrown? Well, one thing I know for sure is that Zia will definitely lead a spade in this position because Zia will want to play for the ending. And we know that diamonds were 4-4 initially. I can't bear to have Zia make it on the more artistic line and me fail on the more prosaic line. The danger of playing a spade now is if the ace of diamonds is onside, then has East thrown 2 clubs away? I honestly can't remember. I'm going to lead a spade and, oh, he's thrown a club now. So that's what I thought he had a club left, but he's thrown a club away. So now I know I'm making. Wherever the ace of diamonds is. Good. Excellent. All right. Well, there we are. That's our lot. Okay, fine. Good. We got it right. If East had had the ace of diamonds, East could have kept a club winner, you see, and we'd never have got our king of diamonds.
It seems likely that Zia will play in the same contract, but can he live up to Andrew's expectations of artistic declarer play?
Okay, this is more like my hand. 24 points, brilliant. So we can start with 2 clubs, showing some big hand. No, first of all, I don't know if they play coquish. Can I cursor 2 hearts and see what it is? Open suit 5+ or so. No, so it's not that. So I have to bid 2 no trumps, I guess. All right, we got to bid 2. I've got a maximum, super maximum. What is 3 clubs? Stamen or puppet or what is it? Stamen. All right. Now, say I bid 4 clubs. What did that show? 2 to 5 clubs, 2 to 5 hearts. What? Okay, so say I bid 3 hearts. Oh, I'm going to bid 3 hearts. I don't know. I don't know the system. Sorry, guys. So now he's shown 4 spades. Now, if I've got too big a hand to just bid 4 spades, I like to cube it, but I'm scared old computer's going to hog the hand. Now it says 4 clubs, 4 to 5 clubs, 4 to 5 hearts. What the hell is that? I can't. So I can't do that. 4 diamonds, 2 to 5 clubs, 4 to 5 diamonds. The system is gone here, so I'll have to just bid 4 spades. I wanted to cube it, but the computer wasn't really letting me. Well, good news, I couldn't cube it with that dummy. All right, so now what have we got? Sorry, I should think a bit. So we're in 4 spades, and it looks like I could have a spade loser, 2 diamond loses as long as the spades break. If he led the deuce of hearts, it's a bit of a smelly card. A little bit of a singleton look about it. But if he's got a singleton, then righty won't have 4 spades. I'm just going to play, should I just play old-fashioned? Could be wrong. I'm going to try the ace of spades. I'm too tired and too hungry to go through the slow way. 10. Oh, okay, all right. So this could be the good news or the bad news. Show out, good boy. All right, now what do we do? I guess we could lose 2 diamonds and 2 spades, so we've got to play hearts first. Oh, he's following. That's weird. That's even more weird. So now what has he got? We know he's got 4 spades and 3 hearts. If he's got 4 diamonds and 2 clubs, I might be able to do something sexy. But if I play club, club, king of hearts, and he started with 4 clubs, if he started with 3 clubs, he can ruff and exit with a club, and I'm down to the ace of diamonds. I think I should play club, club, and then a heart. I don't know if it's right, but it's sexy. I'm just... Oh, that's good news. Now what's the club situation? Ah, that's working. Now the question is, who started with the ace of diamonds? If lefty has it, I can just play a spade and I've got him. If righty has it, I can't remember, what did lefty throw, righty throw on the second spade? I think he threw a diamond. Wait a minute, if I play a diamond and lefty's got the ace, and he'll win and then he'll be end played. But having said that, if righty's got the ace and I duck it, that could be really embarrassing. So how do I know who's got the ace of diamonds? Righty dealt and passed. He had 5 clubs to the queen jack, 3 hearts, 1 diamond, 4 spades. The diamonds are 4-4. Why should lefty have... Well, he led a heart. That's a bit sick lead. I think he looks like a guy with a diamond. Right, he made an early pitch. What did he pitch on the second spade? So did he pitch a club or a diamond? And if he had diamond, we know he's got 4 diamonds, but if he pitched a diamond, it'd probably be from the ace. It's driving me crazy now. So which way should I go and why? So I play a spade, I make it with lefties, but lefty didn't want to rough that, so I don't know. I'm getting bored, so I'm going to do this. Uh-oh, that's not good news. What a player. I'm the best. I hope Robson went down the schmucker. All right, I don't know if I played it for the right reason, but now I claim making. That's the kind of hand Robson unfortunately makes. He likes doing end plays as well, bastard.
This is the only board I thought I might have gained points on, but of course...
How can you think you gained points against me in declare a play? I can't believe you even considered that.
I know, it's an insult.
That is very presumptuous.
But I mean, David, let's have a look what you did. I wonder if you did anything different at all. So you've got this 3rd and 5th heart lead, which in itself suggests maybe the ace of diamonds is offside. Slightly more likely.
Yeah.
We played it identically, basically, card for card.
I thought there was a point in the bidding, and I play with my partner over 3 clubs, that only with the super maximum with 4-4 in the majors, I can bid 4 clubs, showing both majors and a super maximum. That way, if it's close for a slam, he can then move. And if I bid 3 hearts and then 4 spades, showing both majors, that wouldn't show a maximum and he'll know not to move. It's a French thing.
Yeah, nice idea. I mean, the way the bidding went, I wanted to not bid 4 spades over 3 no trump, because obviously a 4-level bid ought to agree spades, but
you're scared of retransfers, the whole bit.
Of retransfers and all that sort of headache. So we both thought the same as each other and just bid 4 spades. Would you have bid Stayman with the North robot hand, or just raised 2 no to 3 no? I would not have bid Stayman with that hand, I must be honest.
I would never bid Stayman.
No.
What would happen 3 no?
Well, I'm guessing West would have led a spade. Wouldn't tax us overly. Probably make an over trip.
Well, we would never bid Stayman with a 4-3-3.
Never.
The same result on that board, but some interesting insights into the player's thinking. No swing, though, however sexy or artistic the play, and Zia is still 11 imps to the good. Let's see what board 3 has in store.
We've got another very good hand, 20 high card points, slightly unbalanced. I mean, I could open one diamond and rebid two hearts, but that's such a clunky thing to do. Bidding is never easy in reversing auctions. So I'm sure Zia's going to take a practical view and open the hand two no trumps, and I'm certainly going to do that as well. Having Queen Doubleton club, Ace Jack Doubleton spade, pretty clear to open two no trumps here. Okay, well, we'll respond to Stayman. So that 4 club bid is natural without a heart fit and presumably with 4 cards in spades. So that's not great for me, is the truth. Partner's probably got 4 spades, 5 clubs, 4 red cards. I think I should be signing off here. So I'm going to bid 4 no trump. Okay, there we are. Well, we've got a diamond lead. That's good. Well, I think we're happy to not be in a slam here. Only slam that has a chance is 6 hearts on a 4-3 fit. I wonder if Zia will be in 6 hearts. Anyway, we're in 4 no trump. We shouldn't have too many difficulties here. Let's just count our top tricks. We've got 4 top hearts, 3 top diamonds is 7, and the top spade is 8. Well, we're not absolutely 100% to make this. Looks natural to win the ace of diamonds and lead a club to the queen. The other option is to win the ace of diamonds and play a spade to the jack. Probably won't matter much. I think we'll go with the club to the queen because that's probably our best chance to make the maximum number of tricks. 10 of diamonds on the right. So that looks like lefty is led from a 5-card diamond suit. Well, we'll lead a club to the queen. Contract's not in any danger. We could lead a club back to the 10 now. That loses to the jack. We can always set up a second spade trick. We may just make a million tricks if the clubs are working well. There's no danger, is there? Club to the 10 loses to the jack. They can win only 3 tricks, can't they? So this is all going to be fine, so I'll do that. 8, 9. Okay, well, we're going to be fine. We're going to give up on the clubs now. And we'll just play the jack of spades out of our hand. Okay, well, we probably could have made more tricks here. Okay. Fine, that's a claim now.
Probably not much potential here to deliver the swing that Andrew needs, but you never know.
20 points. I should open a diamond, but on the hogging grounds, I'm going to open 2 no trumps because I can steal it. 3 clubs, I go to the old response to Stayman. 4 club, what is that? Now let's see what that is. 5 clubs, 3 minus hearts. So he's obviously got 4 spades or not? I don't know. What is 4 diamond if I bid? Ace of diamonds apparently it shows. What about 4 hearts? No ace of diamonds, ace of hearts. Now what about 4 no? 2 clubs, 2 to 5 diamonds, 4 to 5 hearts, 2 to 4 spades, 20. I think I should bid 4 no. All right, that's the system. I can't believe we got the right contract. Well, not too bad. We should have probably been in 6 hearts. So I've got 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, a club, and 2 spades to start with. 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, a club, and 2 spades. Let's just play this quick because it's more a matter of what the other room plays. Let's go for the old-fashioned. Win this, win that. Play the jack of spades. Pathetic play, but gonna make it. I think he played high-low, didn't he? All right, so what do we throw here? We can throw this. We can try a club. I can play the ace of spades just to cash it. And play a club just in case the club comes in. No, good news. Ay. All right, I better claim before. It says concede. What do you mean concede? I'm claiming. How do I claim? It's not showing a claim. Concede? I don't want to concede. I want to claim. The rest are mine. All right, well, I'll just play it out because otherwise it'll take forever. Let's see if that king of spade was coming, 10 of spade was coming down. Or a claim, about time too, if you ask me. Boring hand. 6 hearts may have made, but spade finesse was right, but it was not easy to get to.
We had the same auction, I think, and we made the same number of tricks.
It was just boring. It was more interesting in match points, possibly, but match points I'd probably win the diamond and play a spade to the jack.
Maybe.
Because now, if Ed wins, I can try and do things with the club suit and hope.
If you get the club miracle and you make 4 club tricks, then you may not need to take the spade finesse. You can make 4 clubs, 4 hearts.
Well, maybe just 2 clubs wins the board. Maybe 2 clubs with 11 tricks. I don't know.
I played a club to the queen and a club back to the 10, because if you get the miracle jack third onside, then you're going to make 12.
I played a club to the queen.
You then played the jack of spades, but I led another club at that point. The contract's not in doubt, not in danger, so I thought it was.
Yeah, your play is probably better. I just counted my 10 tricks. I'm doing a rubber bridge thing.
Rubber bridge, yeah.
Sadly, the only gain for Andrew there was the concession that his line of play was probably superior. Both players scoring 430 and still 11-0 to Zia. On to board 4.
Right, now we've got 18 high card points, slightly skewed hand with 6 such poor diamonds. We'll have an interesting rebid perhaps, potentially, but certainly clear to open 1 diamond. Right, well, 1 spade, negative double from partner, 2 spades on the right. Actually quite pleased with the 2 spade bid, because if it had gone pass on the right, I'd have had a slightly awkward bid. I'd have probably bid 2 spades myself, which is a bit clunky, but I think double now is definitely the right bid here, or call. Double's a call. So partner has bid 2 no trump, so that's a natural bid. So the question is whether or not I'm still looking for a heart fit. I would have played my double of 2 spades as a support double, guaranteeing 3 cards in hearts, but it doesn't appear as though that's what we're playing here. It appears my double is simply for takeout. So the question is, do I go 3 spades now, angling towards 4 hearts on a 5-3 fit, but suggesting maybe a small singleton spade, or do I just simply raise 2 no trump to 3 no trumps? I think my ace of spades suggests that we'll have 2.5 spade stoppers, so I think I'm just going to raise to 3 no trumps. Interesting. We did have a 5-3 heart fit, but they've led a club. Well, if hearts split 3-2 or 4-1 the right way around with a bare 10 or jack in the east hand, then I've got 5 heart tricks, 2 easily establishable club tricks, ace of spades, and an establishable diamond. So I will make if hearts are 3-2. I have to decide whether to play the queen or the king of clubs. It's pretty clear I should play a diamond at trick 2, and I sort of want to play a diamond from, well, do I really? In some ways I'd like them to win the first diamond. Maybe not. I could win the jack of clubs and then play the king of diamonds. It's interesting they've led a club there. Wonder why they've done that. Okay, well, it probably doesn't matter. Let's play the queen. Okay, so it does appear as though East began with 5 clubs, ace 10 9, maybe even 6, 3 spades. So if the hearts are 4-1, they're going to be West having 4, East having 1. It looks pretty clear right now to play a diamond. Almost certainly going to be ducked. Ooh, gone up with the ace. Well, that's interesting. Switching to a spade. Going to win the ace, obviously. Question now is whether or not to just force out the other top club, or whether to try and set up a long diamond. Trying to set up a long diamond could be awkward. East played the 7 of diamonds on the first round. That probably doesn't mean anything. West went up with the ace. How would West know to do that? Probably more likely to have worked it out if West began with 4 diamonds. 5 spades, 4 diamonds, 2 clubs, 2 hearts. It does feel like hearts are splitting 3-2, I have to say. If hearts are 4-1, that would mean that, well, that is possible. That would mean that West was 5 spades, 4 hearts, 2 diamonds and 2 clubs. This is assuming that West has a second club. West may have only 1 club. If West has only 1 club, then that means diamonds are 3-3. The other thing to do is to duck a diamond and throw a spade away from my North declarer hand. What's the worst they can do? They could play a spade and duck it to my queen, and I haven't set up a second club trick. Well, if I play a club to the jack and East does have 6 clubs to start with, then that would mean that East 6 clubs, 3 spades, 1 heart where it matters, and 3 diamonds. So in that scenario, it definitely is better to duck a diamond at this point. When is ducking a diamond ever going to be wrong? Well, there's a danger that they lead another diamond back, and now I lose 5 tricks because I haven't set up my club, because I would lose actually 3 diamond tricks and the ace of clubs and the king of spades. So I think it is actually risky to do that. So I do actually think I need to lead a club. I mustn't go down with hearts 3-2. That would be ludicrous. So I am going to lead a club. Now, should I lead the king of clubs or a club to the jack? Probably doesn't matter. I'll lead a club to the jack. Ah, interesting. Okay. Well, that's good for me, probably that. I can throw a diamond away. King. Well, they're defending in a friendly way for me here. Now I've got to decide whether to finesse the 9. Well, this is only for an over trick, isn't it? Well, let's just check that. Why would he have played the king of spades there when East played the jack? He would have ducked whatever. So it's a misdefense whatever. It feels to me like I should finesse the 9 here. That 7, it does seem like it's from 10, 8, 7 at this point. Actually, he threw the 8 away, didn't he? So 10, 7, and yeah. No, it does definitely feels like I should finesse the 9. Now, if the finesse loses, then we are slightly poorly placed because we now think that West has 5 spades, 4 hearts, 3 diamonds, and 1 club. So we could go down, actually, if the finesse loses, a club comes back. Quite interesting, actually. We might even be squeezing West in a weird way. Let's try this finesse. Bugger. Drat. Okay, now that's bad. But what are they going to do? Club comes back. Okay, so what's West going to throw? A spade. So we think that West has 4 hearts and 2 diamonds. Tricky. Playing the queen of diamonds can't work because West can unblock if West begun with 5, 4, 3, 1. So I may as well just cash the hearts. Really? Gosh. I'm going to go down here. I've mucked it up. I have truly mucked it up. So that means West 5, 5, 2, 1. Gosh, that's why West went up with the ace of diamonds. Yeah, well, I suppose my feeble excuse is when you play robots, you're not really sure. I'm not very experienced at playing robots. I absolutely can't make it. So all I can do is cash the queen of diamonds. And lose the last trick, unfortunately. There we are. An inglorious performance there. I'm sure I could have made that. Well, I certainly could have made it by going up with the queen of spades, but that was a bit guessy.
Good effort to replace bugger with drat there, Andrew. But don't worry, it's not the worst profanity of the series. Let's see how Zia does with this one.
I'm getting good hands here. 18 points, but a difficult hand to bid because it's got a lot of points, but terrible diamonds. A good mind to open a club like some maddies would, but I guess I got to open a diamond. Partner's allowed to support me. Got a diamond, a spade, double, 2 spades. Good news. Now what do I do? What is double? All right, what is double? What is 2 no trumps? If I bid 3 diamonds, is that forcing? Yeah, forcing. So I'm going to bid 3 diamonds. All right, is he going to play the hand or I'm going to play the hand? I pass anyway. You got 5 hearts, a spade, 6, 2 clubs, 8 and diamonds, as long as the things break. All right, so what are we going to do here? If the hearts break, it's claim. If I play his king of hearts and they don't break, I may be in little trouble. So let's play diamond first. I've forgotten who bid a spade, on the left or on the right. I'm getting a bit... thank you. Lefty bid a spade and partner doubled. So now he's shown 5 spades, 5 hearts, 2 diamonds, and a club. Okay, now we're getting the message. All right, I'm going to have to do this. All right, now cash your diamonds if you want. Good, that's one. And now, no more diamonds, brother. Yeah, they give me the contract, haven't you? So what have I got now? I've got 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, a spade, and 2 clubs. I don't know. I got a feeling I misplayed this hand, but it doesn't matter. Maybe they misplayed it more. Okay, if I remember these cards to be good, it should be all right. I could claim, but it keeps saying concede, and I don't like it when it says concede. Can I claim? Yay! I don't think I played it very well, and I don't think they defended it very well, but it was all right.
So this is quite interesting, this board, Zed. I mean, I farted and I could have made it. I misguessed what the robot was doing there.
Was the bidding the same, was it?
No, actually, over 2 no. I just raised to 3 no. With
Didn't I do that?
You bid 3 diamonds.
I'll tell you why. If you pressed on 3 diamond, it says 5 diamonds and 3 hearts.
Okay, right.
Forcing to game.
Got it. Fine.
So now that's why I did it. I would never do it otherwise.
To get to the 5-3 heart fit. Fine.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even
absolutely. I mean, the double of 2 spades actually wasn't what we would have both played normally, which is support double showing 3 card hearts. I think it was just a good hand takeout. So yeah, I see entirely why you did that. I just raised to 3 now. I thought pair ace of spades was quite no trumpy.
Well,
but what was interesting here is that your robots played differently to my robots with exactly the same information. Same lead, 10 of clubs. We both won it with the king and we both led a diamond. Both the robots went up with the ace of diamonds. Now, my robot then led a spade and your robot led another diamond, which is sort of weird.
It is weird because you never know. That's what I find where I think these robots seem to be programmed differently.
I don't know whether you had more better robots than me because
worse robots maybe.
So, but when they led a diamond back to you, maybe. I mean, we can't make this genuinely, can we? How did you actually make it? Let's have a look.
No, I can't remember. I know I didn't play this well.
Okay, so you found out the hearts were breaking badly.
So now I knew the guy on the right, on the left, was 5-5-2-1.
Oh, the guy just cashed his diamonds to set up your tricks. That's ludicrous.
Well, I had a kind of squeeze going on close, but no. Well, he could have just played a spade at that point.
Just plays a spade at that point.
Well, no, if he plays a spade, I win the ace.
Yeah.
And I cash the king of clubs.
Yeah.
Now he just no problems.
I mean, that's pretty much the position I got to, but I mean, I screwed up actually. It probably not really worth looking at, but anyway, we both got to 3 now.
I think there was random robot being nice to the pack and not nice to English people.
Well, there we are.
I think it's a foreigner.
I could have still made it.
It's a Scottish robot maybe, because Scottish, they want independence from the Brits.
Some of them do.
Andrew's justifiably outraged by the robot's sympathetic treatment of Zia in the defense of that hand. You can't legit make 3 no trumps here. Isaac Asimov in I, Robot has the first fundamental rule of robotics, that a robot may not injure a human being, but I think Zia's bots just broke that rule. That particular injury cost Andrew 12 imps, and at the halfway point, Zia is therefore a rather daunting 23-0 up. Be sure to look out for part 2 of this epic battle.